We should see what's in here.
Drive Away Dolls, rated R.
Drive Away Dolls is a new movie from Ethan Coen. Joel Coen is not involved with this one. And it stars Geraldine Viswanathan, Margaret Qualley, Matt Damon, Beanie Feldstein, and among others. Oh yeah, Pedro Pascal's in here too. And it tells the story of two lesbians who end up on the run from mobsters because these two lesbians are in possession of this briefcase that they're after. And also there's like some shit going on with like their relationship and shit like that. Yeah, that's what Drive Away Dolls is about. Okay, so this movie is one that I was looking forward to. Because Ethan Coen was directing it, and he also co-wrote this movie, and I'm a fan of the Coen brothers, so even if Joel Coen wasn't involved with this, I was still excited for it because I like the Coen brothers, and Ethan Coen is just as talented as Joel Coen. And then after watching this movie, I was so fucking disappointed. This movie, underwhelming it's something I could... Okay, let's just say this. Underwhelming cannot describe what I felt about this movie. I thought this movie was messy. It wasn't very funny. I mean, there was a couple of laughs here, but overall the movie was not that funny. And it didn't have that quirkiness as much as like other Coen Brothers projects have. It was missing that. It was missing a creative spark. This movie needed to be punched up quite a bit. It's very lacking in personality, creativity. It's very, very disappointing. I have no words to describe this movie. Okay, so let's get into the positives, because I do have a few positives. This movie's very well shot. It's very well shot. It's very well directed. Like, the directing is not bad. And the performances, for the most part, are really solid. And there's some good action scenes, too. Like, it's not really an action movie, but there is a few action scenes here and there. And at least this movie was short. It's only 84 minutes, but we'll get to that in the flaws, too, because there are some issues I have. It's not really with the runtime, it's with the pacing. But yeah, Matt Damon, he's in here. He's great. Pedro Pascal, he's really good in here. The two female leads, their performances, I mean, I liked one more than the other, but they give it their all, kind of. One of them was really good, I'll say that. Well, what did this movie, it does have a little bit of style, which I liked, but considering it's one of the Coen brothers directing it, I was really expecting more. But there is a little bit of style there. This movie's very colorful, very vibrant. It's got some good cinematography. All that shit's good. But when it comes to the negatives, the writing could have been much better. Because it's not very punchy, it's not very funny, and it's not very witty. There is just a lot of shit missing there when it comes to like what I usually expect from the Coen brothers. Even if it's just one of them, like what else? Yeah, the movie, it's not very entertaining either. This movie's 84 minutes long, and I thought the pacing was shit. There's so much padding in this movie. Many scenes that go on way longer than they were supposed to. How does that happen when your movie's not even an hour and a half long? I guess maybe it could have been the editors or something, or it's just how the movie's written, but there's just scenes where the dialogue is just not interesting, and it doesn't really serve a point to the story. And it just dragged. This movie was kind of boring at times. I don't know what else to say. It's just, this movie felt like a first draft. They just used the first draft when filming this thing. This movie could have gone through at least a couple more rewrites. You know, just add some actual good dialogue in here. Add some fucking, like punch this up a lot. It's just very underwhelming stuff. I could not believe how disappointed I was in Drive Away Dolls. Disappointment is an understatement. Is this going to be one of the worst movies of the year? No. It's nowhere near as bad as Night Swim. It's nowhere near as bad as Madam Web. Did I like this more than Bob Marley? I don't know about that, but yeah, this. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention: the chemistry between the two leads. It was lacking. It wasn't even there at all. I did not buy these two as lovers. I did not buy these two as friends. Nothing. They don't have good romantic chemistry. They don't have good friendship chemistry, and they don't even have good comedic chemistry. It's crazy how these two leads together did not work at all for me. It's just another thing that really disappointed me about it. But enough ragging on about Drive Away Dolls. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. It's not even the worst movie of the year so far, but it's definitely one of the most disappointing films of the year so far, and we're only at the end of February. But overall, I really can't recommend Drive Away Dolls. Drive Away Dolls was an unfortunate disappointment, especially considering it was one of the Coen brothers, and I'm giving it a C-.